Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop. The channels being featured today are...
On the Route 22, you have to have permission for recording device.
Inside the courtroom.
Inside the courthouse.
Nope.
Let them...
Nope. Look at it again. Courtroom.
So let's go and talk outside.
I don't need to provide my ID. This is the United States of America. Right. We are free to enter into publicly accessible areas and record law enforcement. Right, it's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
So right now you're trespassing. I'm just standing here. I'm on a public sidewalk. There's no crime tape up.
Step back a little bit more.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. Put your hands, do what you want. But I'm not moving a f***ing inch.
If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you won't miss the next episode. Also, the link to these awesome channels are in the description. So if you're looking for updates or just want to show them love, don't hesitate to check out their channels. Go ahead and gently smash that like button so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct, and also helps educate the uneducated. Let's get right into it.
How may I assist you today?
Oh, sure.
You're videoing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me what's going on.
What's going on?
It's a courthouse, and so you know there are extra security precautions. It's a courthouse.
So do you give up freedom for security?
I didn't say anything about your freedom.
You're good, ma'am. Yeah.
I didn't say anything about your freedom. I'm just asking who you are.
Yeah.
And what you.
I'm actually declined to answer because we have a Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
So yeah.
You're going to stay in the public spaces.
Whatever the law prescribes, ma'am.
Are you going to stay in the public spaces?
Have a nice day.
You are making a recording?
I absolutely am.
Okay, well I am told that that is not something that you can be doing in here right now.
Oh, is this open to the public?
It is open to the public.
Okay, then you can record in public space.
Yes, but come with me. Please come with me.
And who are you?
I'm the law librarian.
Oh, okay, cool.
Please come with me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be right back.
Well, how can I help you?
I don't need any help at all.
Okay.
I didn't call you, so yeah, I think it was her, not me.
Okay.
I'm just here documenting, so.
Documenting what?
For a story, working on content for a story, ma'am. Freedom of press, constitutionally protected activity. Are you the DeKalb County Sheriff's? And what's your name, ma'am?
Lieutenant Heber.
Heber, Lieutenant.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your name, sir? You said right with a W or R? Corporal. A corporal. Okay. And what's your name, sir?
Sergeant Patterson, Captain Marshal's office.
Okay. Do y'all have body cams? No. Okay. Yeah. Just exercising freedom of press, ma'am. Doing working on a story here on this beautiful government, or the building that we the people pay for. Is that an issue, or are you gonna enforce feelings today, or the law?
Enforce feelings.
Yeah. She I don't know, apparently I guess my camera assumably made her feel a certain type of way. You're up here. I didn't go into any restricted areas. Here they are right here. See, that was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Huh?
I said it was pretty quick, so they're already here.
Everybody knows you have the right to record, but there's an agenda here that you got.
What's the agenda, sir?
Me. You know what I am?
Who are you?
Record me unless you pay me.
I love it. See, he's got the right idea. Gotta kind of capitalize. Isn't America great? How's it going? Oh, wow, they keep going up the food chain, huh?
Yes.
How you doing? What's your name, sir? Sanchez.
Major Sanchez. Okay. So cameras are not allowed past the security at the courthouse.
Okay. So they're not in, and what's that, what law is that?
Under the Rule 22.
Did you hear what I said? Freedom is not free if you have to ask for permissions. So the case law, sir, is called Brandsburg v. Hayes. Wherever the public can go, the press can go, sir. Okay. And why? And is there like an administrative order, or what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. And
under
what's
the rules of the courts? Under Rule 22, you have to have permission for recording device.
Inside the courtroom.
Inside the courthouse.
Nope.
Let them.
Nope. Look at it again. Courtroom.
So let's go and talk outside.
It says courtroom, sir. I've read it several times in Georgia. You know why they have Rule 22 in a courtroom? Let me educate you. It's called a Sixth Amendment, and that's what the conundrum in the case law is. It's whether or not the Sixth Amendment violation recording inside a courtroom. That's why they made that. That way you can have a fair trial. But the court hallways and the courthouse, it's completely lawful, sir. Being part of the sheriff's department, they specifically work for the people, and they specifically are supposed to uphold the civil rights. That's what defines you between a PD, a police officer, or any other law enforcement agency. And you're setting a horrible representation for the people below you if you remove me from this public space. You understand that, right?
I understand it.
Okay. I'm just telling you, it says courtrooms, and I have never been into a courtroom with my camera today.
No, you say what you have to say.
I did. I know.
I listened to what you had.
Now I'm giving you the. Can I miss DKSO?
Yes.
I like to get the.
County Sheriff's Office.
You don't have major on your thing like she's got captain.
I don't have a jacket on.
Oh, I see. So if she took her jacket off, then it would just be that.
It would be something similar to this one.
Okay, I got you. The sheriff's department. Okay. Perfect. Am I free to go, or am I free to continue my business through the public areas?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You come in with a camera holding it just like that.
I just want to come out and tell you are 100% correct.
Oh, about the Rule 22? I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate you looking into it and researching it, and that way you can disperse it to the troops.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And be safe out there.
All right.
Yeah, God bless you.
All right, so as long as you stay in the public area,
Absolutely.
you can do.
Absolutely.
You can film.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Have a good day.
This clip shows how significant a misunderstanding of legal principles concerning the judge's order can be. If J-Town Press would have been removed from the building or possibly arrested. When a police supervisor charged with enforcing the law erroneously insists that no filming is allowed in a courthouse, it underscores the need for better training and awareness among law enforcement officers about the scope and limits of judicial orders. J-Town Press' ability to present the correct interpretation of the judge's order played a crucial role in challenging the supervisor's incorrect enforcement action. This instance highlights how crucial it is for individuals to be able to articulate their rights confidently and accurately when confronted by law enforcement or other authorities. This officer acknowledged his mistake and conceded that the judge's order applied only to the courtrooms and not to the public areas was a critical moment, reflecting the importance of upholding the rule of law and respecting citizens' constitutional rights. It also demonstrated the value of constructive dialogue and the willingness of law enforcement to correct errors when presented with clear and accurate information. Great audit, J-Town. Let's continue.
It seems to be an issue when we, the people, record the government.
I mean, you can't record on DOC property, you have to step outside.
Excuse me, sir?
You cannot record on DOC property, you have to step outside.
Who are you, sir?
Officer Powell.
Officer Powell.
Yes, I'm asking you to step outside.
And what law would that be?
It's a DOC private property. You cannot record.
This is private property?
It's
Who
DOC
owns it?
property.
Who owns the property, sir?
Sir, you have to leave.
This isn't private property, sir.
Do you have any kind of paperwork saying you can be on the property for doing that?
Do I have any paperwork?
Yeah.
Other than the United States Constitution.
Not doesn't apply here for this. We have our policy here. So I would like you to...
The United States Constitution doesn't apply here?
No. What you're trying to do does not apply to this. You cannot record here. We have a policy that says you cannot record in our building.
And that policy trumps the United States Constitution of freedom of press?
Anything. Our policy for this building, you're not allowed to be here in this building recording when you say you can't. So I'm going to ask you to remove yourself from the building, please.
Sir, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not, you're talking about your policy. I'm not breaking any laws. If you'd like, you can call law enforcement.
It's our policy.
If you'd like, you can call law enforcement so they can explain to you the laws.
You can remove yourself. Okay, so here's the thing. You have no other business other than being in the building. So if I decide to remove you from the building, then what?
Well, if you physically put your hands on me and remove me from the building, that would be a crime.
It would be a crime? Show me what crime, please.
Well, you cannot put your hands on people that aren't.
Show me what crime, please.
Yeah, that would be the crime of assault. That would be assault.
Remove you from the building?
That would be assault.
Out from the building, we have a right to say you can leave our building.
No,
correct?
you cannot assault people that haven't broken the
Do we have the
law.
right to say you can move our building? Do we have the right to say you can leave our building?
No, because this is a public building. I told you I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity of freedom of press. I'm a journalist working on a story.
Where's your credentials for the journalist?
Oh, I'm sure I could produce some credentials for you.
Credentials right now, sir.
Yeah, no, I don't have to give them to you, though.
No, you do.
I don't.
You asked me for credentials.
Can you just take a step back, please?
No, I'm in my building. I'm asking you
for your
credentials,
building.
but I'm asking you for your credentials.
I know.
I'm
going to take a step back. I'm going to de-escalate.
You can take a step back. You're not, once again, authorized to be in the building.
Well, I am. You don't make that. You can't make that determination.
We just make the determinations right here. It seems like you want to follow policies that apply that you want.
I don't want to follow any policy.
Okay, but you're saying what you want to do.
I don't need to. I follow the law, sir.
And what is the law?
That is not the law.
That is our building that we're responsible for our building.
No, that's not the law, sir.
But it's our building.
You can make a sign that says no
But it's our
black
building.
people allowed in a building, no white
So you're
people
being
allowed.
racist now. Is that what you're saying?
No, I said you
just
could.
said that. You said about being black people. You're being racist. That's
I'm
what
saying,
you're saying.
I said black and white
No,
people.
no, you didn't say white. You
I said black.
people.
If you let me
you're being
finish,
racist, but you're being
if you
racist,
let
sir.
me,
Sir, at
no,
this
I'm
point,
not.
You're being racist.
I am
so I
not.
would like you to leave the building.
I'm not being racist at all, sir.
No cell phones in this building. You need to be out there.
But there's people that come in here that don't get checked for phones. How many people are in there?
For phones. How would you know?
How? Because I just saw a bunch of people walk in and you didn't check them for phones, ma'am.
They have to
And I'm
come
sure
the
that
other
they're.
way and they get checked for phones.
I've seen people walk in this door, ma'am, without being checked for phones.
There's no more arguments. You
I'm
need
not.
to go.
I don't
or
want
we're
to
gonna call
argue.
the police.
You can call the police, ma'am. They're going to educate you on public photography
No.
and our constitutional
No.
rights, ma'am. Go ahead, do what you need to do. Excuse me, sir.
I know. I'm okay. You're okay.
I know. You're just.
I'm asking.
You're just walking in
I know,
front of me.
but you're not going to go any further near my officer. So I'm making sure you stay pretty far away from my officer.
I
That's all.
know. Just it could
I
be considered, and you know,
It could be, but I'm asking you to stay close.
disorderly
far from me.
conduct,
You don't
like
need to be
walking
in this
in front of
conversation,
people.
sir. It's okay.
Hello?
Hey, sir, how are you?
Doing well, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Go over to the police.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So what can we do today? What are we doing? Let's do.
Oh, I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm just working on a story here on the Department of Corrections here.
Okay.
And just staying in the publicly accessible areas. I'm not going to any restricted areas, any enclosed areas.
All right.
Just getting some pictures, some B-roll footage, and that's it.
Okay, sounds good to me. Can you just wait right here for a second while I talk to these gentlemen here?
Oh, sure. You can go ahead and talk to them. That's fine.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to talk to you over here, all right?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing well. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
Trooper Lato, 2118.
Thank you, Trooper. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, so can I just talk to you outside, see what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk right here, sir. That's fine.
All right, so what business do you have here?
Like I said, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm just getting some B-roll footage in the publicly accessible areas here. That's my business here, sir.
Do you have all the footage that you need?
Oh, no, not yet. No.
Okay, so what else do you need?
I need some more B-roll footage. There's a lot of different public notices, signs here that I'm investigating, and plus I just have the right to be in public. There is no law against being in public and recording.
Here's the issue we have here. So this is parole and probation.
Right.
So we have people who are reporting to their POs here, dealing with sensitive information, stuff that's not privy to the public. And up front,
right, that would be why it's behind the window.
And this is still a correctional facility. So yeah, you are technically in a common area, but this for itself is a private property. So I understand you're a journalist trying to do some work, great. But outside of that scope, you really can't be out here doing what you're doing now, unless you actually you're doing your business. So.
Right. Do you mind if I speak to a supervisor?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get to there right now. So obviously, I'm trying to get as much information as I can right now from
no problem.
you, so I can relate to my supervisor, who will come here. Can you start right for a second? And he's going to explain to you the same thing I'm explaining to you.
I hope not, because this is public area. Being a correctional facility doesn't.
It's a common area. It's not
right.
a public area. Up front, this is state property. So unless you have official
state property,
here,
public property, it's the same thing.
Unless you have official business here, you do what you like here. You can submit whatever paperwork you like for your investigative, journalism. Cool, great. But speaking to these two gentlemen here, you haven't provided any sort of credentials or paperwork for you to obtain that information.
Right. I don't need to provide credentials to anybody. I don't need to provide my ID. This is the United States of America. Right. We are free to enter into publicly accessible areas and record law enforcement. Right now, it's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
So right now you're trespassing onto state government property.
I'm not. If you read the trespass statute, that is not what the trespass statute says.
Okay, but there's a sign out front that says
doesn't say no trespassing.
Property. No trespassing, no loitering. If you see right there,
this is not loitering. Loitering. The definition of loitering is standing around not doing anything.
Right.
I'm doing something.
But again, like I said, this is.
There's been other people that have come inside of this building. They're mad because I have a camera, and that's why they're upset. But there's been other people that have come inside of this building and just stood right there for 30 minutes, and they didn't say, "Hey, what are you doing inside of this building?" Again, and that's what it comes to when it goes to court. If this goes to court, if it needs to go that route, I've unfortunately been arrested 9 times, and I've had all charges dismissed because everything I do is within the law. I'm in the Second Circuit right now, filing federal lawsuits. So I just want to make it clear, I do trainings with law enforcement officers about First Amendment training across the country.
You understand our position here that these two gentlemen here have gone out of the way to try to accommodate you as best as they can
Well, you don't know that because you weren't here.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Have you gotten everything you needed?
No, I'm not finished with my business here,
All
sir.
right. So let's do this. Go ahead and finish your business here, and you're going to have to leave because right now you're not conducting any sort of business that's appropriate to this facility. Are you checking in with a probation officer?
No, I'm not on probation or parole.
Are you on
No.
parole? Exactly. So
No, but this is not just the probation officer. This is
Right.
This
But
is
you
not just a
have-
probation office. You have the administrative. Right. That is not a law, sir. And there is more offices in here
It is
besides.
not a law, but here's the thing. There's official business being conducted here. You have people coming in who probably don't want to be seen on a video reporting to their.
That doesn't matter. There's no reasonable. You're recording people right. You're recording right now,
Correct.
sir.
But again, this
You don't get their
because
permission?
I'm conducting business with you at this point.
Right. And I'm conducting
For
constitutional.
example, that person who's sitting over there. in their car
I don't think we're,
into-
sir. I don't think we're going
But
to
I'm saying-
agree.
But I'm letting you know.
Right, no,
understand.
I don't think we're going to agree. I would just like to speak to a supervisor, and if the supervisor,
Right.
if the supervisor says, that I'm not authorized to be here and he'll arrest me, then that gives me what's called, let me finish.
I'm gonna make a phone call,
Let me
give him
finish.
the pressure, but he's gonna tell you the same exact thing.
All right, and that's fine, and then I will have standing in federal court to handle in federal court like I've done in the past. That's fine, and we can all move on. No, that's fine. No, it's
You
fine.
have no official business.
I do have official business here,
All
sir.
right, so go ahead and finish your official business here. Right now, you have no business being here because again, this is private property.
It's not
on
private
probation,
property.
And you're not an authorized visitor checking in with probation.
It is not a
So
private,
let
and
me-
there is not. This is
so
not
let
just
me
a probation
accommodate you.
building.
So let me accommodate
This is
you.
not just a probation building, sir. This is not just. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
You realize this is probation building. They are here with us.
And they're currently closed.
And they're currently
Right.
closed, so
So-
therefore we control the building.
Yeah, right.
So what you're
Well,
doing
you
is-
don't. You don't.
We
But
do.
at the end of the day,
We
and
do.
you'll see in the federal
We do.
laws. Okay, that's
We do.
fine.
Until you can show
I'll
me
wait.
proof, we're going back and forth.
All right,
I'm sorry,
great.
yeah, there's people
All right,
here
thank you,
that
sir.
are
Thank you. I
victims.
appreciate that.
There
They're
are people-
victims?
yeah,
Okay.
there are
Like
people
you,
here who are
right?
victims.
Like you.
There are people here who are victims. People here who
Like
don't
you,
know
right?
what they've shown.
Like
There
you.
are Also, and I'm
Like
thinking
you.
At this point, who else is in the lobby at this point? Anybody in the lobby?
So you're the only victim here, apparently, according to you, because of the
Sorry,
color
is anybody in the lobby?
because of the color of your skin.
Two people waiting, I believe.
There's two? Okay, so I have the authority at this point to, there, I know they were. We're closing the building officially. Building is closed. Building now is closed.
You're closing the building.
I'm closing the building. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. You
Okay,
can close
you
the
can leave
building.
now. You
Okay,
can leave now.
Relax.
Sir, no,
I'm
sir,
leaving.
leave.
If it's closed,
It's closed
so no
officially.
one else is going to come in here.
Sir, it's closed.
I just want to make sure the
It's
building
closed.
is closed.
It's closed officially right now.
You have the authority to close the
I have
building?
the authority to close the building.
That's not a problem.
The building
That's
is
fine.
closed officially.
So if anybody else comes in here, I'm going to come. Look, this guy's coming in here right now. It's not closed. He's coming in.
Closed.
We're closed.
We're closed. Thank you for taking care of that. You can officially leave now.
All right.
This
If
is
you, hey,
conducted.
listen.
I appreciate
if
that.
you
There's
if
nothing
you
else
if
to
you're
discuss.
closed,
There's nothing else to discuss. Can you
I'll
please
finish
leave our
my
building?
statement. I'll say my
Can you please
statement.
leave our building now?
If you're
Can you please
closed,
leave our
that's
building now?
fine.
Can you please
You're
leave our building?
closed.
Can you
That's
please leave our
fine.
building?
I'll
Can
be
you
back.
please leave
Don't
our
worry.
building?
I'll be back when you're
I
open.
appreciate it. Thank you. When we open up, we'll see you again. But right now, building is closed. Please leave our building.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice
If
day.
it's closed, it's closed. How you guys doing? It's closed, trooper.
I think our supervisor's making his way here. I don't know when he's going to be here, so
Right.
It's up to you.
Right, I got it. I mean, they're closed. They're closed. I don't stay in buildings after they're closed. Let's see if they have an official hours here. So today is Monday, so they're not closed for another 10 minutes. So they closed early just for a camera. There's 10 minutes. So he didn't threaten to arrest us. They just closed the building down, which is why we're gonna do a revisit here.
The unprofessional behavior and unlawful attempts to infringe on Sean's constitutional rights highlights a lack in transparency and accountability, but also violates the very constitutional protections that public officials are sworn to uphold. Correctional facility policies, while important for maintaining order and security of their inmates, do not override the United States Constitution. The First Amendment guarantees freedoms that extend to the right to film in public spaces, including the lobbies of government buildings. The facility's internal policies cannot legally negate these broader constitutional rights, and any attempt to prevent filming in a public area is not just a policy overreach, but a direct constitutional violation. When law enforcement officers arrived at the scene, they compounded the issue by incorrectly informing Sean that he was trespassing on public property because he did not have official business. This assertion is legally flawed. Engaging in a First Amendment protected activity, such as filming and acting as a member of the free press, is indeed a legitimate and official business. The right to record matters of public interest in public spaces is a critical aspect of a free press and a transparent government. Let's continue.
I got a camera too, so I can film everything in case anything goes bad. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's horrible. I mean, like, you guys see where you're putting him, don't you? You see that little space you're putting that human being in? I mind the space, trust me. I mean, you can see it though, right? You see that horrible little space you're putting that human being into? I'm just asking if you guys see it. Because, like, I mean, you said a second ago you have a lot of pride. Like, how do you have pride doing that? That's a fair question. Oh, you rolled your eyes at me. Have you been back there? Have you been back there, bro?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Then let's put you in the torture cuffs and throw your ass back there. Okay. Let's put your ass back there. Let's see how you do.
So I would ask,
let me put you in the torture
cuffs. That's fine, but step back.
Hey, why are you raising your hands towards me? I'm just standing here. I'm on a public sidewalk. There's no crime tape up.
Step back a little bit more.
Well, let me help you. I'm a constitutional law scholar. That's an unlawful order. That's unlawful order. I'm just telling you. The difference between being a law scholar and just someone with a camera is that that's an unlawful order. See, but I can tell you that. I mean, you guys put him in that tiny little space right there. Do you feel bad at all? Do you have any kind of feelings at all about what you're doing to another person? Are you going to put the air conditioner on or roll the windows down? Have you offered him any water? Have you offered him any water? Have you offered him any water?
He said, leave him alone. I'm okay.
Right, because he's institutionalized, dude, and you did it to him. You're the reason why he behaves that way. It's what you did. You have no feelings about putting a guy in a car like that? I mean, you just sleep like a baby at night? I mean, you see where you put the man? Look where you put a human being. In a tiny little crevice space right there, brother. It's a tiny little crevice space for what? He even said he wouldn't run off. I just don't understand. I mean, you said you had pride. Well, how do you have pride in what you're doing right here? How's there pride in that? I'm just curious. How do you sleep at night? Sir, what? Sir, what?
Do what you gotta do, but
I'm
don't
listening.
ask me questions. I'm not gonna answer your questions.
Oh, and is that what people say to you? When you start asking where you going, where you been, what time you coming home? Is that what you do? You go, okay, no problem. You stop asking questions? Or I'm a journalist, I'm supposed to ask questions. You have no feelings about what you do to another person, is what I'm saying. And this guy doesn't either, and this guy doesn't either. You treat people so inhumanely every day.
Sir, you can record, but like you
I
said,
can
you have
record
to back
anywhere
up.
I want. I don't have to back up anywhere. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You're a dunce cap cop. I'm way more educated than you. You are literally a moron, bro. I teach constitutional law. You're a dunce cap. You're a giant dunce. Want to play games with me legally? Let's do it. Let's do it. See, I'll bet you within 2 years your badge goes. I bet you within 2 years you have no. No, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, get your hand. Don't touch me, brother. Don't put your hands on me, mother. You better back the up. I'm standing right here. I'm not going anywhere. Keep your hands off me. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. You're extending this, which is unconstitutional. Leave me the alone. This is a First Amendment protected activity. Put your hands, do what you want. But I'm not moving an inch. I'm not moving an inch. Go ahead. Go ahead. This is Rodriguez versus United States, 2015, you f***ing dunce. No, I'm standing right here. What are you going to do about it? Do it. Do it. Then do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. And you'll lose your badge in 2 years. I sue lots of cops. Your stop is right here. Rodriguez versus United States. Let me help educate you.
Just back up to right there.
I'm not moving. You don't have dominion over me, you pig. Get the away from me. I'm standing here filming. I'm doing my job. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. You are extending a stop to deal with someone who's doing a First Amendment protected activity. Look it up, you dunce. You. Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead, do it. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. Do I need to call an attorney right now? Do I need to call my attorney? This is a First Amendment protected activity, dunce cap. This is a First Amendment protected activity. You cannot extend a stop because you don't want me filming you. Sorry, buddy. You put the guy in the car already.
I said you can film me.
I can film from anywhere I want. I'm 10 feet away from your car. I'm right here, dunce cap. I'm right here. What have I done wrong besides stand here? You're a butthurt pig. I've done nothing wrong but stand here. What have I done wrong? Nothing. I'm standing here. Sir, what? You want me to move my feet? I'm not gonna. The answer's no. The answer's no. It's on camera. It's an unlawful order. It's an unlawful order. He's already detained in the back of the car.
Yes, but I can't work with you yelling me in my face.
You said you were driving away. I'm not driving away. What investigation are you conducting right here with me? I'm standing here. You are, look up 2015 Rodriguez versus United States. You're about to lose your badge. Play games with me, bro. Look me up. DeCastro versus Abrams. Look me up. DeCastro versus Wagner. You want to be next? You'll be in a civil rights lawsuit. You can't tell me to move because you don't like me filming you. I'm on a public sidewalk. You don't have that right over me. You don't have dominion over me, sir. You don't get to tell me where I can stand.
If you listen,
I'm not interfering with you. I'm standing here. I have every right to stand here. Hey, you guys, pull your camera out in case I'm a constitutional law scholar. I film bad pigs. He tried to tell me to move my feet. I told him I'm not moving. You don't tell me to move my feet. You can move your car. What happened? I thought I was interfering. Or is this not the exact 2015 Rodriguez versus United States? I told you I wasn't moving my feet, and they're still right here, and I'm not moving them, pig. Now drive away. Now drive away. No, they don't give a about you, bro. No, this guy's a pig. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Carter, we're gonna continue our investigation over there.
I can walk over there if I want, piggy. It's called the walk of shame, piggy. Walk of shame. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. Take a look at that. Your boy would have lost his badge. I'm just saying.
The 2015 Supreme Court case Rodriguez v. United States is highly relevant in this situation, like the lead law stated. The court ruled that extending a traffic stop to handle the matter for which the stop was not made without reasonable suspicion violates individuals' rights. Applying this precedent, the police cannot legally force someone to back up simply to stop them from filming police activities. The constitutional law scholar, well versed in these legal protections, was able to verbally assert his rights effectively, making it clear that the police had no lawful grounds to make him back up or stop filming. His ability to cite relevant legal precedents and articulate his rights under the Constitution likely left the officers without a legitimate basis to continue their intimidation tactics. This verbal confrontation highlighted the scholar's deep understanding of the law and the police's overreach. When police officers engage in intimidation tactics against individuals who are lawfully exercising their rights, it illustrates the importance of legal knowledge and public education about constitutional rights. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.